Hey, everybody. This is Bruce Rosard, co-founder of Arrival, on Experience This, show number 50, if you can believe that, Lori.
Oh my
Yeah, show number 50 of Experience This. And I'd like to introduce my co-host, Lori Timoney, who will then introduce our very special guest.
Thanks, Bruce. Yeah, I cannot believe it's show number 50. It's just been running very swimmingly these days. So very excited about that. I'm Lori Timoney and I'm with Go City. And I'm super excited to introduce our guest today, Patricia Yates, who is CEO of Visit Britain / Visit England. And she's going to talk to us a little bit more about that. Patricia, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. I do want to dig into a little bit how you just got back from China, but I want to say amazing that Patricia is giving us this time after having just done this long haul trip. So thank you so much for joining us today.
I'm absolutely delighted to be here today and to speak to all your viewers. So I'm looking forward to a great conversation.
Absolutely. So do you mind if we just start with you kind of telling us, how did you land in that spot? So how did you get to be CEO of Visit Britain, Visit England? I think I see you had a media background.
Yes, I read sciences at university and then did scientific journalism and then did consumer journalism. Working on which is the equivalent of Consumer Reports in the States. And then just before Britain hosts, the announcement was going to be made about the Olympics, I saw a job at the tourist board and I thought, oh, that would be amazing, because I thought we were going to win the Olympics. And that would mean working on it. So I applied, got the job, and lo, London got the Olympics. So all the balls fell into place. And then I've been working here for quite a while and was made CEO a couple of years ago now.
Wonderful. So can you tell or speak to a bit about sort of, okay, what does the CEO of Visit Britain, Visit England do? What's that all about? Because you're talking to a couple of Americans that don't necessarily know exactly, where you sit there. So maybe you can tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, so Visit Britain is the national tourist board that most people in the industry would recognise. We promote Britain internationally. I've got teams in 22 different international markets, and we do the normal tourist board things brilliantly. So run amazing campaigns, engage with the travel trade, run social media, bring press trips and trade trips to Britain. And then Visit England is really concerned with the supply side. So making sure that destinations and attractions can sell internationally, that they're ready for international visits, and really sharing best practice, particularly on areas like sustainability and accessibility, where consumer demands are changing, and we as a destination need to be able to keep up with that.
Okay, so when it comes to our audience, which we call the experience industry, right? So all the, what do you do when you get there, the fun stuff, the tours, activities, all that. They would be more inclined to be working directly with Visit England or Visit Britain.
They'd probably be working with both, and we have a seamless. It depends what conversation they're having. If they're having a conversation about how do we improve our accessibility offer, then you would talk to Visit England. If you're talking about how do I go on a trade mission to America, then you would be talking to Visit Britain. But it is quite seamless, and many of us have got two hats, so we can do both.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and those are two very different topics, right? And I always like to say, on Bruce's bicycle tours of Boulder, Colorado, but in this case of Birmingham, for example, right?
Yeah.
And I can understand how Visit Britain will help me market myself anywhere in the world that you're going to, and I can work with Visit Britain to say, yeah, you know what, you were just in China, for example. I think the Chinese market would love what I do. That's very clear. Let's talk about the Visit